in the toaster.
Ain't nobody worried about getting
in there like this. You know what I mean?
Constitutional amendment to legalize marijuana.
They better do that shit.
Build that in right now.
You eating the booty, you start massaging her feet, man, right? Spread that shit apart.
What? Also the first pride since the pandemic. Like, Dick was just running free.
You gotta go with something like, make them scum.
I mean, that is the end result.
Detained at the Vatican because Brigham decided she wanted to wear a Catholic schoolgirl outfit.
Give me something. Let me pop this up on the screen.
Shit, it's a chick. And I'm like, yeah, and I just kicked your ass. What?
Right.
You know what
Sit
I mean?
down in the back, motherfucker.
A ball gag in my mouth with a pumpkin, and I get my head ripped off. Pretty cool.
It's a timing thing sometimes.
It's a CPT thing.
Phases, the end of spec.
It's a long story why it's double A.
MCU.
No matter what opportunities I get, I always just feel like it's luck.
Same.
He actually did a little lap dance for me. It was kind of strange.
Kern did?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize it until just now, but I look like a fucking cult leader in this hoodie. Like,
Hey, what up, Dane? How's it going, buddy?
Hey, man, not great.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Hey, we're live. We are live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and momentarily Instagram. Just kind of getting everything dialed in, everything ready to go. A lot to talk about. Obviously, everything's orange and it's terrible.
Yeah,
You know,
to say the least.
Yeah. From fire to fascism. So there's that.
Alliteration.
We got a lot to talk about. But I think we got to do the thing. Let's kick this episode off right. Feel a little good for a brief moment.
Yeah.
And go live on Instagram in the process.
Let's go.
Let's cue the music. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Failure Made Monsters, episode number 64. I am your host, the Misfit, Santino Campanelli, and of course, my illustrious, bearded, wonderful, blacked out, as always, co-host, or other host, partner host.
Side host.
My side host.
Dane Alexander, but you can call me the Great for short, though.
Indeed, you can. I don't have a way to shorten my name. It's just, hey, I'm going to tell you a really difficult thing, and then and then try to make you remember. It's the Misfit, but with X's for eyes. And when I say it, when you know it, it's not that hard. When you try to explain it to a stranger out in the world, they don't get it. They don't know. They're like, why'd you do that? And I'm like, I don't.
Maybe if you spit on a little bit, it would get a little bit.
Slide it in.
That's going to be the only one for this evening. Just
it's not.
It's not.
It's not, and you know it, and I'm okay with it.
Hold on one
so
second.
It seems that for some reason I can't go live on Instagram. It's not working. So there's that. But it's okay.
I left the door open.
It's fine. We're on Failure Made Monsters on Instagram, streaming live right now. So
your boy.
Fuck, man. I don't feel like this is gonna be a fun one. It's not gonna be a fun one.
I don't think that it is. I don't think that it is. I'm gonna try. Like I told you, I'm gonna try, but I got some stuff.
So let's do a quick catch up. The last time we were on here, I was in a hotel room.
Yes.
The fires were creeping closer to our home up in the Santa Monica Mountains, and things were a little hairy there for a moment. The quick update is my wife and I are back home. We got in about a week ago, and had to happen. And everything's good. Home was undamaged. A little bit of wind stuff, a little bit of water stuff. Didn't expect to come home with fucking water issues, but that was weird. But yeah, anyway, so everything's good. There's just been a lot of restrictions, closures. Big chunk of the area is still shut down. A lot of first responders in the area, still curfews, blah, 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 all that stuff. But other than that, all is good. We're good. It's good to be back. I am fucking exhausted still, though. It like hit me afterwards. It was kind of like we kept hotel hopping and changing and checking the thing. Like, is our house going to fucking burn down and all? And then afterwards we got home and we're like, okay, we can kind of exhale. But then it was like, okay, now there's a red flag wind advisory and they're kicking up flames. And then Santa Clarita caught fire, 10,000 acres, some shit, whatever it was last I looked, like madness. But again, we're good. Quite fortunately, our neighborhood was good. I know a lot of people were not as fortunate. So I'm not complaining, just a status update. So thank you for everyone who reached out to us while we were going through all that shit. Really do appreciate it. A lot of kind words said. A lot of people offered some help and aid and all that stuff, which was amazing. Didn't expect any of that. So thank you again. And then, of course, during all this, we jumped from what is it? Out of the from the fire out of the frying pan and into the fire. Yeah. So, yeah. And while we just jump straight into that, the fucking let's just jump right into this part. I knew this was gonna happen. I think we may have touched upon it. I think I mentioned it during the last episode when we were evacuated. Is that Trump fucking decided to say he was going to withhold aid from California during all this wildfire shit and all that, like, federal aid. And he said this, a while back. He said it again. And he posted, there's a whole thing about it. Something about California doesn't turn on the tap to let the water from the northern part of California flow down to the south. So
it's stuff that doesn't make sense. Like, you're just saying shit, bro. You're just fucking saying shit. What the fuck is that? That doesn't mean shit. That's not what presidents. Anyway, continue. Right? It's gonna be it's gonna be charged.
That happened. His argument, if we can call it that, is something about there being they're not allocating the proper amount of water to the southern portion of California because they're using it up there for environmental conservation purposes.
Hey, what fucking difference does it make? What
in this instance, none.
So no. In any instance, why is what you're talking about this? It should have nothing to fucking do with it. It has nothing. Like, if shit's on fire, put it out. That is the response. Put it the fuck out. Who the fuck cares who's using too much water, where the water's coming from? Rich people need to take showers. Shut the fuck up.
It's not even, and it's not even true. It's not even true. What did he say? There was a 38-gallon limit of water in Beverly Hills.
Again,
just making shit up.
Again, true or not, this is what I'm saying.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
All I'm saying is it's irrelevant. Who cares? Why are we gonna really sit here for 4 years and focus on shit that does not fucking matter? Is that what we're going to fucking do while the world burns? Because that's what it feels like. Fucking shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mentally,
exactly
I've been on a roller coaster the last few weeks. That's
haven't we all? Haven't we all? Yeah. That's I agree with you. It doesn't fucking matter. It's clearly not presidential. It's just a horseshit way to go about handling these situations. He's also talking about completely restructuring FEMA and making it so that things are kind of more left up to the states to fend for themselves. I mean, I guess it's a very like libertarian kind of approach to it, but also the scale of some of these disasters is epic. Now, mind you, if he does that, let's be real. California is like what, the 5th largest economy in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we'll be okay. It's all the red states that voted for him that are wildly dependent on federal dollars to get by, because they take far more than they give, whereas California gives and gives and gives and gives. So hey man, you wanna set it so that FEMA doesn't really do fucking anything for those states, and then we can let them all enter the find out phase.
Yeah,
the next time, Mother Nature decides to run rampant.
Yeah, I
just tomorrow.
I'm having such a problem with everything that is being covered, everything that is like being said, it's like it's noise. It's all just noise. I believe it was the last show or the show before that. I just mentioned Elon Musk, just threw his name out, and I was like,
how did you throw it out? Did you throw it violently from the heart?
I just threw it out. I'm gonna do that again for just as a tip. You see that? That's how you do it. In case
You weren't sure.
I like even seeing that, I was not shocked when he. Okay,
Bro, I just gotta I don't want to interrupt. But I actually have something for this. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So you mentioned a second ago how to do that.
Yeah.
Right. There's a way to do that. You know who else knows that?
I do, but they don't.
Elon Musk, circa 1 or 2 years ago. Look at this. Heart goes out to you on the left.
And
versus heart goes out to you on the right of the inauguration of a fascist.
But it's
Look at that. Look at that. What do you know? What do you know? Who'd have thunk it, right? Not me.
No, I would have. Remember what I said? No. Okay, you remember when I said last episode, I was like, he wants to fucking be cool because he went his whole life not being fucking cool. So this is what happens, right? When you like get this world domination fucking complex, I got fuck you money, blah blah, but still nobody fucking likes me. You find these little sects of zeitgeisty people. They're like, oh well, first I want to be in with the gamers, but they don't fuck with me either. And then the neo-Nazis do. I'm gonna do their thing. Like, it's all this fucking charade of, well, I'm a genius. No, the fuck you're not. No, just because you made money does not make you a fucking genius.
No, he's brilliant at marketing.
Yes, and barely that.
So is Trump.
And barely that.
I mean,
and
let's
barely that.
I'm going to give both of them. This is the only time I will give either of those cunts flowers. They are very good at creating a narrative around themselves and garnering just insane amounts of free media attention.
But see,
around their enterprises.
But that's not marketing. Anyone can fucking do that.
No, not at that level.
Anyone can do something that garners that kind of attention. It does not take as much skill or nuance as one might think to garner that kind of attention. Anyone on the planet can go that route if they don't mind being a fucking scumbag in the process.
Well, all right. So some issues, but like I'm talking like even Elon did the shit with like naming the cars sexy and it would get him press. Like things like he did a lot of sending one to space and all this dumb shit, but it would get people be like, this weird thing this guy's doing, right up in insert fucking.
Anybody can do corny shit and get people to talk about it. Anybody can do fucking corny shit. That like if you.
Yeah, I got
the platform is bigger when you're the world's richest man. Of course, any
1,000%.
cornball fucking thing you do will fucking have way more attention than anything that has any artistic value. Or actually,
I don't disagree. I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
I need to rewind.
No.
So I need to rewind.
I don't think you do.
I need to reel it back because
I don't think you do.
So I'm
fucking.
Let's light this fucking candle, huh?
Bro, I'm ready. What I texted you the other day, you were like, I woke up trying to be calm and shit today, and I texted you 2 fucking songs to burn the world down to.
You need to understand. I almost put a hole in something when I heard that. I put that song on, and I was like,
which one?
I want to break my mirror. As I look into it, sweating. You know what I'm like that kind of.
Oh, I completely get it. For reference, it was the first one was Canvas by Avarice or whatever fuck that Avarize. I can't remember how to say their name, and that was like because that was like fight the good fight kind of thing and all that. And I was like, cool, like I feel that way. I want to like this shit feels like a Henry Rollins. This is like a punk rock moment, you know. But the second one was Whiplash by Architects. If you haven't heard that, go listen to that shit. And it's gonna make you want to fucking break shit, especially given the context of the moment you're listening to it in. So Your text back to me was fucking hilarious.
Because you had just said, "Hey man, just don't take it with you." Because I'm not gonna tell this what the text that was before that I sent you, because I don't think this is the place for that. But he was like, basically, he said something that kind of like, just mellow it out, and then I was like, okay, cool. You know what? He's right. I need to not take all this anger into the world with me. I should rest and whatever. And then like first thing in the morning, I'm talking like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. He's like, by the way, tear some shit apart.
Well, it was. I said, listen to this if you want to get the rage out.
Yeah,
because you don't carry it into. It's like therapy for me anyway. Like I'm like, all right, out. Like I feel it, go through it, move on. And then you said I woke up. I'm reading it now. LOL. And I woke up this morning really trying to be calm and collected. Laughy face. Fuck it, burn it down. That made my day, bro.
That
made my
like
day.
Me. That sounds like me.
It was great. Fuck it, burn it down.
Here's the thing. All right, I have to offer some context, and this is where it started for me, and why I feel like I'm so in knots about it. I put up a couple of posts on my IG and my socials about and I didn't want to let this be as much of a part of my mental not okayness as it is, but it is what it is. Long story short is I had to pull my birth certificate. On my birth certificate, my race classification for the motherfucking record is Negroid.
Literally.
On my motherfucking birth certificate. And I am seething right now in me saying that. And it started kind of this
weird
it
word.
Is. Somebody just now, right before the live, because IG is so fucking cool, somebody Googled what that classification was used for. And
wait, can I guess? Is it a black android from the future?
It's definitely not that.
Because like I know you've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk.
Actually, I'll go ahead and read it, because I don't know if this was meant to like make it better. The term Negroid was used to describe people indigenous to Africa, south of the Sahara Desert and the African Great Lakes. It was also used to describe isolated parts of South and Southeast Asia. That's not the fucking point. So anyway, I'm dealing with that being my classification as a fucking newborn. And then all of the other things, it makes you feel like more. This just feels like more of the fucking same, and it kind of is. I mean,
not kind of.
It definitely is more of the same.
They literally
song and fucking dance.
You know what's going on with the civil rights shit, right? Oh, damn.
What did I miss? Oh, please tell me no. It's not worse than that.
Oh yeah,
great. Great.
I'm going to bring it up. Let's see. We'll go AP News. I'll share this here.
This is fun.
So, Trump's new Justice Department leadership orders a freeze on all civil rights cases. Effectively, in this instance, to my understanding, even things that have happened in the past. So, yeah, it says here, last 90 days. Could mean that these different agreements and whatnot that had been come to in different jurisdictions and areas of the country could be thrown away because they, quote, may wish to reconsider such agreements. I believe if one of them, I believe one of them was the George Floyd. Yep. Minneapolis City Council earlier this month approved an agreement to overhaul the city's police training and use of force policies in the wake of the 2020 murder of George Floyd. Last month, it had reached the agreement with Louisville after the Breonna Taylor shooting. I mean, the fact that it took this long is pretty fucking insane to begin with. So all these things happen, and to my understanding, these fall under this this freeze and potential situation in which the administration kind of relooks at them and how I guess they plan to enforce them or not, which you can take a fucking wild guess which direction that's probably going to go.
You know what?
So
You know
there's
what?
that.
You know what? Shout out Elon Musk. And you want to fucking know why? You want to fucking know why? Because while the rest of these fucking supporters who think you're the dumbest fucking person on planet Earth because they're like, oh, it's a Roman salute. Well, at least he had the balls to stand on what the fuck what he really was.
You know what?
Even if he backpedals and says, "Oh no,"
he didn't though. He didn't though, because he even his "My heart goes out to you" line was so very specific.
But he did it though.
Done then.
But he did it though. That's what I'm saying.
But he did it.
No,
I agree.
no. I know he's not. I know he's not. I know it not. He didn't own it in that way.
He did it.
But he did
it.
And none of them will. No, they want to jump in your comments and shit like, oh no, you're gonna see. Yeah, I love it that they're deporting all these people. I love it. Oh, it's gonna help our country. Shut the fuck up. You know what the fuck it is. You know what it is. You just don't have the fucking balls to say it.
I agree.
You fucking bitch. And you wonder why you don't have the balls to say it? Oh, because I'm racist, but I don't want to lose my job. I'm racist, but my friends are black. Fuck you for that. Why don't you jump up in front of some people anywhere and throw that salute up, throw that Roman salute up. If that's all it is. No, you know what it is. You know exactly why you wanted him to be fucking president. You know exactly what you mean when you pronounce Kamala Harris wrong every motherfucking time. This shit is not. It's not fucking subtle. I'm not fooled by it.
Not on accident. And they keep doing that shit as Jay's mentioned in the comments here. The photos of Obama and Harris and Hillary and all who had their hands up in the air, and then but they never post the video.
Right, never. No,
it's never the video side by side. It's always like these people were just like mid wave or whatever, just that kind of thing, and then all of a sudden, oh, freeze frame. You know what I mean? And
then when you watch the video,
then when you watch it's side by side, 1-to-1.
Yeah,
and there's a black and white film of a Nazi doing the Sieg Heil, and you could literally match it up perfectly. There's videos of Hitler, match it up perfectly. There's the neo-Nazis who were literally marching in the fucking streets during, I think it might have been during Trump's last fucking I don't even want to call it presidency. Last shit show, last circus of those motherfuckers, and it's the same. It's a 1-to-1 fucking. He straight up just Sieg Heil. Let's that's a salute to Hitler. Let's shut the fuck up and stop pretending it's not.
You wonder if, because nobody else even said anything. You wonder if Trump and like the cabinet and shit were like in the back watching that shit, and they were like, "God damn, this motherfucker crazy. Damn, all right, let's go." Like, because they were like, "I can't believe you fucking did it. That's crazy. Let's go make some more money." Nobody's gonna stop us from making more money.
No.
They said he's on pace. He's on track to be a motherfucking trillionaire. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 second. I need one fucking more. Understand something. This motherfucker is a genius. He spends countless hours on Twitter, right? He's trying to send motherfuckers to Mars. There are motherfucking children, 5 years old, suffering from terminal fucking illnesses that need barely 0.16 of your fortune. But you're too busy, what?
Sieg Heiling on the inauguration stage.
Explain this to me. Explain how you're a genius by letting people at a certain point, $430-something billion, you're letting people die. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you fucking are.
I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know that it's possible to have that much power and influence, use nearly none of it other than Starlink occasionally for helping the average person without being a sociopath.
Yeah absolutely. I mean, at a certain point, it's disgusting. You can't let people just do this, because if you have that kind of wealth, you know what it means as far as the disparity to the rest of the population. That's the way math works. That's the way statistics work. That's the way physics works. You can't amass that kind of wealth and just without being acutely aware of just how brutal you are being voluntarily to the rest of the population. That's the way you have to make decisions, because otherwise you can't amass and maintain that sort of wealth.
No,
like so that by definition is fucking evil, right? Like we could all just collectively understand.
I don't know that I'm not of the opinion that everyone who is wealthy is evil.
Not everyone,
but it's definitely a lot of them who are morally bankrupt.
When you surpass, morally bankrupt, sure, that's wealthy, that's rich. 500 trillion, bro, you have passed morally bankrupt. You are well into, I am like the worst thing on that exists.
I mean, he's also, I mean, the whole way he's making, like, he's not doing anything additionally to continue generating that wealth. Like, it's not to scale. He's just found the infinite money glitch. A few of these motherfuckers have once you get to a certain amount of money, because
but there's that's because of.
I'm not defending. I'm just saying there's a point where you have to realize the system is fucking so broken that that's even possible.
But it's him. He didn't find a money glitch. He manipulates the system. That is the way he amasses wealth. Same shit. But in order to do that, you have to make sure that you hire a certain caliber of employee, that you make sure that those employees don't have rights, that you make sure that they stay in a certain position, that they cannot attain the kind of wealth that you have. Again, you are making conscious decisions to maintain the social order that you have built in order to maintain this wealth. So that, by definition, is you making decisions to continue keeping people in a certain. Otherwise, give us the motherfucking cure, bro, because you should be able to find it. You have enough resources and enough wealth that you should be able to find it. That's fucked up.
Or bare minimum, not be a Nazi.
or not at least that. Not
like that's a low bar.
It's
somewhere around here.
I cannot see
the
him
bar. Dane, the bar is somewhere around here. It's down here. It's not here. This is the bad zone. It's the bar.
Yeah, it's not as
pat your dog, rub a child's head. This zone. You know.
Yeah.
I've been noticing a lot of people that I know have even some people who aren't like outwardly MAGA have been kind of like doing this thing where they're gaslighting you into thinking you didn't see what you saw. You know,
that is a thing.
That they do. Dude, I've been really baffled by it. There's been a handful of people too that I'm just like that really surprised me.
Yeah. The friends and neighbors.
Just like certain people, some people I know, without naming names and shit. There's one person in particular, and I ended up kind of he had this whole fucking long-winded post and on it's not even, I don't even want to name social media apps anymore. They all suck. That's a whole other conversation for after this. But he just kind of went through this whole long-winded thing and was just talking shit on anyone who thought that it was what it was. And he is Jewish. And was basically like, you know, because that it can't be because I think, and I'm like, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Like the context of this guy doing it, for one, like there's been plenty of other instances in which Elon has backed and or platformed alt-right, far-right Nazi / fascist organizations. I mean, let's be real. Donald Trump is basically wants to be an authoritarian, ultra-nationalist dictator type motherfucker. Like, that sounds familiar. And I told him, I was like, to me, like the mental gymnastics you have to do in this situation, right? The mental gymnastics you have to do. So it's like, I said to him, I'll paraphrase, but like, you have the richest man in the world who everyone thinks is a fucking genius. He's perpetually scrutinized. He's constantly under the microscope because anything he does can literally shift the fucking global economy due to the fact that he has so much influence on with, you know, massive companies that have government contracts and all this shit. And even in the crypto space, like literally people will lose and gain an insane amount of wealth based on this guy's actions, right? So everyone's constantly watching what he does. This same dude also has platformed, like I said, like Germany's far alt-right, was it the AfD? He hosted them on X and agreed with some of the shit he was saying, helped kind of push them a bit further over in Europe as well, to the point to where they were like, fuck off, like people in Europe telling them to fuck off.
Prime Minister of Germany said,
yeah, and it's like there's all these different things. This one guy who's one of the most visible figures on earth, who's constantly on camera and constantly on stage and constantly terminally online, makes this very specific gesture for the first time that we've ever seen at this very specific moment at the inauguration of a president who was repeatedly compared to fucking Hitler, and it clearly has fascistic tendencies.
Fascistic.
tendencies.
That's got some work around it.
Like all these things, like it's just a fucking coincidence that this guy with all these things did that under these exact circumstances and then did it again a moment later.
Real quick, chat said, and I've noticed this, and I wanted to ask you actually about this too. Who's that? J.R. Castillo? Yes. This one. Have you noticed that like
all social media has gone
mega? It's been getting real, like way more abundant.
Yes.
And a lot of it,
the algo has changed on all of the major platforms.
And a lot of it exists just to I'll always like go, like whenever I go into the comments, I'm like trying to find their side. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is, it's all just, it's not like, I feel like winning wasn't even good enough. Like now they're pissed off because they want you to engage with them and feel the loss. Like, it
was never about winning the election. It was always about owning the libs. It's always been that that sports team mentality. Like if you're a Giants fan, it's fuck the Cowboys, right? It's like that's it. It's just that. It doesn't matter who they are, what their team's made of. Like they could be donating all of their money to fucking charity, and most of these fans are still like, fuck that team. Like just because. You know, it's been that for a long time. And Trump, again, to his fucking credit, has been fucking disgustingly good at capitalizing on that simple-minded bullshit to the point where he's literally he's cultivated a cult around him. He's built an actual fucking cult around him. Dude, these fucking people are looking at this the richest man on earth hiling Hitler on stage at Trump's inauguration and telling us it didn't fucking happen. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. And then meanwhile, they're telling us the entire time the Project 2025 isn't fucking real. And this dude's doing everything that was listed in the fucking document right on schedule.
I definitely expected it. It's not, so it's a language that is easy to decipher though. It really is. Like even when he was signing the executive orders, somebody actually said it was great. It was like the birthright citizenship was struck down in the court, like a federal judge struck it down. Who's that? Tell you, what's it say? Chat.
Literally so disgusted of everything here in Canada. My God, there are people here who still love Trump though, so I've had to unfollow so many people. It's wild.
In Canada? Why is he in fucking? Oh, it's because they're everywhere. Sorry about that. That's weird. Yeah. So it's like when I'm watching it, somebody commented, they're like, "Oh, he knew that shit was gonna get struck down. He's just trying to play with his fans." And that's what it is, right? So he comes out at the inauguration speech. He says, "Oh, there's only going to be two genders." Shut the fuck up.
You know he made everyone female.
Yes, but it's more than that, because you know that's not something you can even actually really enforce. Not really, especially not right this second. But it's so textbook. Your base is textbook gonna get riled up, and sure enough, all the comments are, "Yeah, brother, way to go." Shut the fuck up. You know, you. It's not even hard. This isn't even like I said. All it takes. pick that route. If you wanted to pick that route, this is an easy conversation to dominate and be in his exact position. It's not brains surgery. It's not rocket science. I'm sorry.
But it is it is a talent, an ability, a charisma. I don't get it, but that's the same thing. Fucking dude, there were serial killers had cults. Straight fucking, you know what I'm saying? There are actual monsters, including this motherfucker.
I want to say you could absolutely be a cult leader, by the way.
Thanks. You know what?
Have you ever seen Jonestown? Teeners. If you wanted to, listen to me.
Well, you have to be a sociopath.
Look. Have you ever? Exactly. That's the
problem.
That's the only catch.
That's the only catch.
Have to not have a moral compass whatsoever.
You have to be a fucking monster. And be okay with absolutely destroying people.
Have you ever talked to these Scientology people, bro? Look.
Well, to me, almost everyone who is devoutly religious in any capacity is in the same wavelength of what the fuck are you going on about. But
I need a reprieve. Listen to me. Next time one of those Scientologists, like if you're in Hollywood, they come up to you and they're like,
I tell them,
no. Talk to him for a minute.
No.
Talk to bro. This is what I'm saying. You okay. If you ever needed to understand your power as who you are, give them a minute. Because I'm like, every one of them, I'm like, I would ruin your fucking life. You would give, like, in the back of my mind, like I'm letting them talk, and I'm like, everything you own is mine in a fucking week. Like it
how gullible they are.
It is brutal, and it's not even just the gullibility. It's so it's needing something to make you feel like you have purpose.
Yes.
It's needing something to tell you or you are valuable and that it loves you.
Off the fucking infinite dread of the abyss.
Right. Or just your uselessness in the midst of the abyss.
I mean, it's fucking a little redundant being religious and thinking you're useless, isn't it?
But if you can tap into that motherfucker and you don't care what you do to people, holy shit. Literally. Listen to me, teeners. Listen. I don't use my powers for evil. You know this, but
not always.
I'm saying you would be paying. These people would be paying my fucking rent. It would take 3. Listen, it would take 3 text messages. I'm not bullshit.
I believe you.
I'm not bullshit. All right. I'm done.
I believe you.
That's all.
That's
what I mean.
To believe a new religion.
Yeah.
The level of gullibility.
Wow.
Like, at least there's this
created by a guy named Elron,
bro.
Elron.
What is it with these
Elron?
Why these guys want these Elroys and Elons and Elrons and the fuck, dude? I gotta say,
I needed that.
At least the older religions, the classics.
The classics.
They kind of come with like a built-in buffer zone because it was so long ago and it's translated and retranslated over, hundreds and thousands of years. And you can kind of be like, well, this is what they meant, and well, this is kind of and then the Scientology is just like fucking aliens, volcanoes, shit. You're like, bro, this is batshit crazy. Like you're just it's exactly what the current Bible would sound like if someone wrote it today.
Yep.
It's just like talking snakes and the whole fucking thing. Like this is batshit crazy. Old man building a boat for every speech. Shut the fuck up. Like all of it. Dumbest shit ever. And motherfucker, like if someone wrote it today, you'd be like, you're a crazy person. Although maybe not. And Scientology proves that. It's like, actually, maybe not.
If
Trump proves that. Actually, maybe not.
Actually, this is okay. Here, put this.
Don't.
What?
Don't.
Okay.
Read it, but don't.
I'll read it.
Yeah.
It says the cult of the clown is being strengthened by testing people, the gaslighting, etc. It's just like an abuser or a narcissistic relationship. They start off testing. Things, yeah. Testing little things, then more and more. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Thank you, anonymous chatter.
Thank you, anonymous person in the chat. Hello. Here's my thing. This is why I say this. For all of you, I'm sorry. Look, I don't want to be arrogant in this moment, and I'm sorry. But for everybody that ever said that I was a narcissist, I just want you to know, if I was really a narcissist, and also a sociopath, I'd still be getting money from you. I'm sorry. That's not a good thing to say, but it's so true because I could have. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm mentally.
That's kind of the problem, right?
Yes.
It's easier to be shitty.
It's easier to be shitty.
If you have the capacity for it, it's easier to do bad things. It's easier to color outside the lines like that. It's easier to take advantage of people, to just be terrible and selfish. Those things are easier. It's harder to be a good person. It's harder to be empathetic. It's harder to be a contributing member of society, like in a positive way, because those things don't always get you what you want.
Right.
A lot of times those things, unless the thing you want is just to be a good person and to be helpful, but like a lot of those things require sacrifice and time and energy and stuff for someone else's betterment, for the betterment of something else, not just for yourself. It's the motherfuckers who dump all their energy into me, fuck you. Those are the ones who end up making out like bandits, dude.
And speaking of empathy, one of the things I definitely want to touch on, did you notice how, like, when TikTok was about to go down, like there was this outpouring of people that were just so non-empathetic, like, so back to flipping burgers. Guess you're gonna have to get a real job. Guess looking pretty isn't gonna pay your bills anymore. What? Hater, hop off my dick.
Those are the same people laughing as LA was on fire.
Like, deserve it. You're living in sin.
Same fucking people.
Like, bro, can you look? Just because you're miserable in your miserable fucking existence, like, does not mean
you never left your hometown and you don't know what a passport is. Like,
who said it? Dirk Fensty. Shout out Dirk. He said, because we were doing a photo shoot and I was saying something about something that somebody had commented on one of my pictures. He's like, "Yeah, where are you hating from? Ohio?"
No shit. Ohio is literally slang for weird now.
Yeah, it got weird out there.
This shit is mad Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
That's
mad. It is mad Ohio. Yo, it is
mad Ohio.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
It is,
but no, it threw me because I'm like, I get it. It's not your bag. You work how you work. First of all, anything that you're making money at, and you're like putting forth energy and effort, spending your time, which is finite, at and making money at, that's a real job. Shut the fuck up. Your opinion doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up. And like, understand that everybody's experience doesn't have to be your fucking experience. And if they're making more than you, maybe shut the fuck up and be curious. I wonder how they're getting this bag without breaking their back.
I don't know if I've always been here or if I'm just becoming more aware of it. I don't care about those people anymore. I think it's time to write off a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know, this whole kumbaya shit some people keep trying to talk about. Like, we need to understand them, where they came from, why they made it. No, we don't.
Yes.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
Like, or do we need to because if it's up to them, they want to drag us kicking and screaming, and we want to be friends with them.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I also
if
feel
you
like
get kidnapped and held hostage by a bunch of lunatics, like, that's Stockholm syndrome.
It's also like it's an iron sharpens iron situation. It's like chaos wants to feed off of chaos. Hate wants to feed off of hate. Jealousy wants to feed off of jealousy. Negativity breeds negativity. So all that, it's all like, the more that, and I used to tell you this, and as of late, I've caught a couple of weak moments where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wade into this shit, and we're gonna air this the fuck out right now.
Yeah.
But I like having that ability to filter that and not engage is ever so much more important now. Because it is, the whole purpose of it is just to bring you into it. Come down here with me. And then I feel like I matter in your world. When you fucking don't. Hey, bud. Hey, guy. Hey, who thinks I give a fuck? You don't fucking matter. Hey, I don't care how much money you make. You don't fucking matter. You never fucking will. How's that make you feel? Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
No,
I'm not sorry.
I agree with that version of it, and then also the version of like when I'm thinking about it, is I don't want to engage with these people, not just because because I feel like when I do, it's the intention of trying to like make it it's like I just desperately
Trying to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just desperately want motherfuckers to understand what's actually happening, because that would be better for everybody, including them 90% of the time. Like there's a lot of shit Trump could do. Like I can make decent money. And if my family tax bracket continues to go the way it's going, like if he wants to cut taxes shit for people of a certain that's going to work for me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that. I want people to have like healthcare, and I want roads to not crumble, and I want everyone, no matter what version of a person they are, to be treated equally, no matter who they love or what they do or what they practice or where they're from. Like just bare minimum decency to people, to human beings.
Yeah.
Everything else shouldn't be so fucking precious. Like it doesn't actually fucking matter, and yet we pretend like it does. Not we. Unimportant little people do. And I don't mean little people. When I say little people, I mean like tiny people. Tiny as in insignificant.
Teeners.
Sorry.
Yes. All right.
Like it's just really frustrating. So like when I'm saying they don't matter, it's kind of like, because at this point, if it's not abundantly fucking clear to us at this point that nothing we say is going to change their minds about how they feel in this situation, about these people that they've put into power, it's only the only way they come around at this point is if something steps too far, if one of these people that they're supporting goes too far for their personal boundaries,
right?
Not for what we consider to be the boundaries, like fucking Elon doing this shit or any of the crazy shit Trump's said or done. It's going to be stuff that steps out too far for them. Like when fucking Cheney's daughter, or whoever fuck it was, I think it was Cheney's daughter was gay, right? And then so his whole perception of that entire fucking national conversation changed. And this was a man of great importance and power, and his perception of this very simple fucking thing, as far as I'm concerned, changed because it was now it's personal. And I feel like until that happens for each person, like,
and that's and I'd like to be the beacon of maturity to wait for that, but I kind of like punching Nazis in the fucking face.
Oh, bro,
I'm kind of like if you're not pulling the fuck up, like if you're not pulling the fuck up, that like everything else is fine. You do that. You do that over there.
I agree with you. What I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to win them over anymore.
Yeah.
You're
lost cause.
You're fucking you're done, bro. You're cooked. Yeah. Like I'm not here to help you anymore. I don't care about you. Get fucked. Like either you come around on your own, but I'm not trying to fucking do it anymore. That's what I mean when I'm not engaging anymore. Not like I'm gonna wait for them to come. I've been waiting for 10 fucking years, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening. I mean, and ever since that jerk off came down the fucking golden escalator, it's not happening.
For whatever is like the progression of, I guess, that cycle of ignorance, it's for every couple of people that figure it the fuck out, there's just so many that don't, and I don't have the time nor the patience to like figure out who's it gonna be and who's gonna get it. Fuck it. All right, bro, square up, put your paws up, let's figure it out. If it's that real to you, put your paws up. I'm done, and I'm done with the beating around the bush shit. Like just say that shit. Just say it. Just say it with your whole fucking chest. Because I know if I met you and I heard you talking about talking the way you're talking, and I don't give a fuck whether I know you're not, I'm gonna call you racist to your motherfucking face. And that's what I'm.
That? Hold it. You said that like you were talking to me, and I'm feeling a little uncomfortable right now.
No, I was not you.
He's like, if I met you,
them
Santino in the streets right now, I heard you talking the way you're talking. Goddamn racist.
No. I will say this,
man.
I won't say this. It is nice. It is nice to have real allies, because I'm finding out that a lot of people that I really, that I've known for a long time, that I've respected, looked up to, are not what I thought they were. And the things that they're posting and that they're saying things about Gaza and like celebrating. I almost can't even tell the story, but I will say it is just finding out your close friends, family, neighbors are on the other side of things, and you're just like, but me, you've seen what I've gone through. Like in my own personal life, you've seen how these things have affected me, somebody that you claim to care about or claim to love. And none of that factors in to this. And it is heartbreaking. It is heart fucking breaking. But at the same time, don't come nowhere the fuck around me. But to those that are like, down for the cause team, yeah, man, thanks. It's hard enough out here. Shit. We got.
There are a good handful of people I genuinely care about. And I've said this before on the show multiple times. There's people I genuinely care about who are full on just mad.
Yeah.
And I've cut most of the people in my circle out and people even out on the outskirts of it. There's a very, very, very small group of people who, be they family, and I've even cut some family, be they family or family-like, who are all in all good people.
Yeah.
Like, except for on this very important fucking thing. And I know, and this is the thing that drives me absolutely fucking mad. If I talk to these people on a one-to-one basis and I mention like, hey,
cool,
or like the LGBT
common ground.
Of course they do. Are you like, are they racist? No, but like they're voting that way.
Yeah.
And that's the thing they don't realize, because they're doing it for other reasons. They're mostly doing it, and I said this before, not all of them. There's a lot of people doing it for the wrong fucking reasons because they're scumbags. Like a lot. But I'm talking in this instance of these specific people, a lot of them are just like, it's the own the lib shit. It's the I don't like Biden. I didn't like Harris, so I wanted to go with it. And how you can fucking Tetris your brain in such a way that like all the important shit just disappears, and you just got a couple of little bits, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go with this fucking T. Like, huh?
Look,
fuck.
Bro said he's got 4 teeth. You got 4 teeth on the bottom, my dude. So, okay, you need context for that. So there was a TikTok video that this guy, I can't find it. There's no way I'm going to find it. But he said he made some comment. The guy was responding to the comment, and he's like, yeah, maybe you snowflake should something. He's like, nobody wants to be a socialist here. Go back over to Little Red Booker or something like that. And he's like, you know what? You could use a little bit of socialism. You need some healthcare, my dude. He's like, you got 4 teeth on the bottom, my guy. He's like, you need a dentist bad. But like, that's crazy. That I don't know how the fuck you need the bottom. Usually it's like these, right? These are the ones you get hit with. You don't. Yeah. You might lose them from fights or whatever. This you got to try to lose the roots. Lose the roots, Brody. That's some crazy shit. What are you eating? Anyway, it was funny.
So people, your dude, like 1,000. That too just speaks to the point. Like people voting against their own best interest, like repeatedly. Even what was one of the first fucking things in the executive orders? The other thing he did was remove he wrote an executive order, and I'm gonna butcher the fucking information here, but short version is he lifted some of the protections policies that Biden put in to help cap prescription drug prices.
Yeah. Yep.
And now you're looking at the potential of any of these big pharmaceutical companies doing what they're obviously going to fucking do, gouge and raise the price of of whatever the fuck they want. I think these were for I forget the type of drug, but there were specific ones in there that very common use, especially for people on Medicare and Medicaid. And it's like, what was the point of that?
Pulling diversity higher.
Dude,
like
all of
what are you
doing? DEI programs and shit, and dropping it, making it like illegal. Like he's trying to like make it illegal to focus on with diversity, equity, and inclusion.
He undid 50 years of work. God damn, I would be pissed.
Even he
would be pissed.
Even he didn't undo this via executive order the first time,
Right,
because it
yeah.
was so like, you don't do that.
Oh,
Gloves are off though, clearly.
wait a minute. Did you hear? Yeah, you fucking heard. Okay, yes, he pardoned the J6. let's call them what? Political prisoners, I guess. Okay.
Dipshits. Let's call them
But
dipshits.
did you hear about the conversation that was had when they were going through all of the cases?
Yeah, it was too onerous to go through them all. So it was going to take too much time or some shit.
it was taking time. It was taking more time than they kind of had before.
he just said,
inauguration
"Fuck
was
it,
going to happen.
get
So he
all
said,
of them out."
"Fucking let them all. Fuck it, let them all go."
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you chat? You don't know this, chat. I've been in jail a lot for way less. And everybody said the same thing. That well, look, if you make mistakes, it's your choices. It's your choices. You got to own up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be responsible for the decisions that you made. You made a mistake. You got to pay for that. And you let him go? He tased the cop
in the neck.
Fuck it. Fuck him. Let him go. I never believed in it in the first place, but I believe in it so much less now.
The
when it
justice
comes to the
system?
judicial system. Yes, it is
Broken.
a lie. There are two of them, and we all know that.
That's always been the case.
There's definitely two of them,
Yep.
and I've never been on the other one.
There's the paid version.
Right.
There's the paid premium plan.
There's the maybe house arrest, maybe some probation one, and then there's the definitely going up for this. But officer, there's no evidence.
Hold it. We got, who's this? Garrett. Oh, it's a Garrett. What? Who the fuck is this? You guys are
I don't
talking
know.
like a child that figured out what cuss words are. Cuss words. It's almost as cringy as your brainwashed liberal ranting. Thanks, Garrett.
Garrett, I'm not a motherfucking liberal. First of all, dickhead. Sorry, I'm not gonna do this shit with you. I'm not
No,
gonna do this
bro.
shit with you.
If you were listening,
I
we
will-
just said we weren't going to engage with people who have only four teeth in the bottom. So
I will air you the fuck
Go
out,
away.
Garrett. You don't want this with me, Brody.
this
Okay, look.
fucking guy.
The point is, the point that I was making was
Continue,
it
sir.
feels as though a lot of what made the system something that we were supposed to respect was the fact that it was, it was pretty even across the board. If you fucked up, this is what's going to happen. By you just hand waving everything that happened that we saw on tape and continuing to do that. If you want to start this bitch up, we can start this bitch up, because it feels like you don't really care about it. So how are you supposed to be a law and order president? How are you supposed to make the populace that puts you in office feel secure that you're going to look out for their best interest, that you're going to punish criminals the right way, when you're not even going to do that? It's that two-tiered system, man. I'm having an issue.
I don't know. I heard. I actually heard an interview earlier with one of the Capitol Police who was there and attacked and all that stuff during January 6th, and he's just. I think he at the end was just like the justice system, the institutions that he and others look to maintain the rule of law are fucking, they're toast, bro. They're dead. They're shot.
It's
That's a fucked thing for someone in that position to say.
It's embarrassing as a country, because I have to say,
Get it.
yeah, my president's a fucking felon, like a 34 count felon, like, and anybody else in that other part of the justice system does not get to 34 felonies, does not make it that far.
No,
You don't. That doesn't happen, bro.
Meanwhile, bro
you
is
serious?
scamming everyone out of their money left and right to personally enrich himself. There were 2 meme coins launched right before the inauguration, $sign Trump, $sign Melania, that made him like a gazillion fucking dollars.
Oh, that one, yeah, because he pumped and
these are
dumped
just
it.
like they're not utility tokens. They're just
No.
fucking meme. This
Yeah,
guy
he
purely
gassed it.
farming other people's money.
He gassed it and then pulled the rug. And then that preacher that was doing that fake ass sermon for him too, he did the same thing. The same thing after like that fake ass Martin Luther King speech, wannabe ass, whack ass sermon. He
The
bishop
lady.
Yeah. No, not him or not her.
Who you talking about?
Not them. It was the black guy that was at his inauguration that did that sermon. Did you see him? Yeah, he was like all pulled.
I only saw a clip of it. I didn't watch it.
And then right after that, literally in the same suit, he's like, "Oh, guys, I need you to do me a favor. I got this coin coming out in like the room in the back." I was like,
I didn't see that.
Yes, dude. Yes. And then he did the same thing. He pumped it up, pulled it.
Dude, the same
scammed
way the people who did the Trump ones are the ones who did the Hawk Tua girls.
Yeah.
Which was a rug pull.
Same one.
You know it was a rug pull.
Yep. And nothing's gonna
Those
happen.
of you, by the way, don't know what a rug pull is and what we're talking about. If you have no idea, talking about cryptocurrency, meme coins are basically coins that have zero utility, no backing. There's nothing to them. They're just, it's a meme, and people buy into it because it's popular and shit. It started like Doge was one initially. That was kind of the fucking godfather of them. And these things, they end up inflating in value dramatically, and the liquidity builds up. All these people dumping money, but one person will typically hold about like 80% or 50% or some massive amount of the token supply, which means that they basically own 80% of the thing, and all this liquidity, all this money is pooled into the thing, and then they just sell all of their shit, just dump it and take all that fucking money out of the liquidity pool, leaving everybody with their dick in their hands, or whatever their sexual organs are. That's what their fucking president was doing.
Someone on the IG said amendment was proposed about 2 hours ago to possibly give the president a third term.
Yeah, but that we've always known he was going to try and do that.
Yeah, he's going to try and do that. He's going to try.
But to my understanding, that would require
Supreme Court,
the states to vote.
Okay,
and I think he needs the Supreme Court probably as well. I don't remember. I mean, there hasn't been an amendment in a while.
No.
But I think
he need the Senate,
the Congress. It would require a 2/3 vote in both chambers of Congress and be ratified by 38 states to be added to the Constitution.
Okay. Right.
So it's an extreme long shot.
That's a long shot. But 30, he might get that. He might have 38.
Getting 2/3 in Congress.
No,
that would require him to get a third of the fucking Dems.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If it does, if it fucking does, we riot. We fucking riot, because at that point, both halves are fucked.
I have
not
no
that
problem.
they're already just like, look, I can kind of forgive, or at least not want to be violent towards ineptitude.
Yeah.
Like if you're just bad at your job, like Biden not being the guy to save TikTok and just handing that layup to Trump for no fucking reason. He could have signed the extension before he left, but he chose fucking not to. He offered him the T service and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like he
the
just
T threw me. That I was like,
bro,
y'all are these
you
motherfuckers
were calling
are
him Hitler.
T? That's crazy.
You
T.
didn't, like if we all know it, and if you believe it, the fuck are you doing? I get it. He's like a hardcore traditionalist as far as the presidency goes, and he didn't want to be he didn't want to be the Trump of the situation and break from tradition and yada yada. And the motherfucker's gonna ride off into the sunset and then drop dead.
You don't have to do, bro. You don't have to do everything though. Like Michelle didn't show up. Shout out Michelle Obama
and AOC
and AOC.
Absolutely rock.
By the way, AOC is the truth. I took some time.
One of the only motherfuckers out there just saying what it means.
I had to vet her though. I had to vet her because I was like, I don't know.
I've always liked the AOC, man.
She made some missteps, but she made some missteps. But still, like overall, I was like, okay, I get it.
You know what the thing about her too is, like, she's made like she says stuff maybe you don't completely agree with, or she's been a little off on some things here and there. But like, she's also one of the most visible fucking people in Congress. Like, she's just constantly doing like long ass live streams and fucking stuff on social, like that. We do these. You know how many opportunities we have to put our foot in our own fucking mouth? Have like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I
a
seize
lot.
those
And
opportunities.
she's doing it with a massive fucking
full
audience. and
throat my
scrutiny. Yeah, dude. And she's saying shit against the people in power. Like,
Yeah.
she's, you know, so I get it. Like, she here and there has been a little stumbles and whatnot. Fine, but like all in all, to the core of her, like she's real as fuck. She's consistent. She means what she means. She actually fucking gives a shit about people, like regular people.
Right.
And she's not just fucking bending the knee for her political career.
You know who else I love? Justin J. Pearson. And if you don't know who that is, he is the, I want to make sure I get it right. He's I'm not sure.
American activist and politician.
Yeah, in
House
Memphis.
of Representatives.
Yeah, there we go. Memphis House of Representatives.
Was he one of the people in the was it the up in the during that protest up in the rafters of the fucking courthouse that one time?
Yes.
I think I've seen him before.
Just recently. He was, I don't even know what it was for. I'm gonna send you the clip.
It's only 30.
Yeah, he is
young,
bro. But he channels like big Obama, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King energy every time he speaks. It is a joy to watch.
Motherfucker also look like he should be singing and making fucking girls take their panties off. He looks smooth as fuck. There's a picture of him in a tuxedo and shit. I'm like, okay.
Hold on, let me see.
You're a young politician. That's not you know. That's like him and AOC and shit. I'm like, I love this new wave of like politicians who don't come across immediate like politicians.
Right. He does when you hear him speak. I sent you the video.
Oh, I'm sure.
Pull this. I texted it. It's coming. Hold on. That was stupid. Anyway, yeah, he's one of those people that has just an understanding of how to make his words have impact to an audience that does not want to hear it. And that is a very difficult thing to do. I'm going to say that again because I don't think everybody really kind of get it. He has an ability to make his words have impact to people that do not want to listen, that do not want to hear him. That is an incredibly difficult thing to do when all you're doing is talking. It's hard enough for us to do when we're like performing and like screaming in your face, let alone.
I don't scream at people. Oh, I totally do that.
I definitely.
It's not letting me put it in the browser.
All right. Well,
let me see if there's another way I can bring it up.
It's an amazing kind of clip of a moment like that sums up who he is and what kind of work he does. Plus in Memphis, listen, it is tough. It is tough as a black anything in Memphis to get anybody to pay enough attention to you for anything other than turn left, turn right, take the picture. All right. Put him in.
I got it queued here.
All right, run that.
Let's watch this. Justin J. Pearson.
So that this community will continue to rise and stand up. I got you. Okay, you got to stand back. You got to stand back. I'm telling you, though. You got to step back. Look, I'm going to put the mic down. I'm put the mic. I'm fine. I got you. I got you, big dog. This is not some authoritarian dictatorship. This is a democracy. The chairwoman has already told me that I'm over time. Y'all are not the Gestapo. So look, I got it. I understand. This ain't my first time being here. But step back. I really do need you officers to step back. This is a democracy. I ain't got no gun, ain't got no knife, ain't about to kill nobody, ain't about to do none of that. Don't treat me like that. And don't treat none of these people like that. Step back, auntie.
Fuck yeah.
I'll put the mic down so somebody else can continue speaking. But y'all
10 toes down, all 10 of them shits.
And say nothing like that. This is a democracy, whether people want to act like it or not. So don't treat anybody, including me, this way. But except go ahead, step back. You're welcome. And once you step back, I'm gonna step away. You see how that works? Okay.
See how that works?
Thank you, Superintendent Dr. Fagas.
Oh, I need to look up more.
All 10 of them. All 10 of them shits.
I need to
All
look
10
up
of
more
them
of him immediately.
down.
Justin J. Pearson. Okay.
I loved seeing that because one, it is in a moment like that, it is far more common that most people will fold. You know what I mean? Like, oh, so you know, like couch out, whatever. Yeah, especially when you're being surrounded.
Dude, yeah, that's scary.
Not only that, but like I have to point out by black people, like that, there's something in that where you're like, oh, hold on, not the team. Hold on, wait,
not the team.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, can I get so just having that ability to stand in your poise, stand your ground, and not be bullied by the government that you're attempting to work with is that should be shown in classrooms.
No shit. We need more of that. That's for goddamn sure.
He's amazing. Also, chat said Jasmine Crockett, bad built, bleach blonde, butch body, right?
Well, yeah, was you talking about Marjorie Taylor?
Ran through her. She ran right through her. That was great.
Fantastic.
I love her. I
her
love
and who else?
She's unapologetically like.
I love Katie Porter.
Yes.
Katie Porter is another one. The
which one
whiteboards.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like her. Yeah,
she's fucking great. She count. And you know what? I gotta say this too. I know he's a bit more traditional. He's kind of Democrat classic, really is. And I don't think he gets everything done perfectly and all. He does have charisma out the fucking ass though. But he motherfucker was around and showed up and did the thing when everything was on fire. I like Gavin. And I like that he keeps pushing back on on Trump and shit too.
Listen, he's fucked
he's
up.
He's like, come out, come to LA.
He's fucked up a little bit. There have been some missteps. He has had to deal with fucking catastrophic event after catastrophic event.
Agreed.
And there people are so quick, right and left, to be like, oh, get out of here. I'm like, bro, you couldn't do it.
He's running a country.
You could not do it.
Country.
And with more of an awareness and an understanding for the nuance in not only the politics but in the day-to-day life of the population, that he's able to communicate with both layers of what's coming at him in the media. That is and during all of that, still trying to spearhead, coordinate, and
the actual thing he's there to do.
Keep a handle on the chaos that's going on in your city. Like I'm not a huge big old I'm gonna line up and vote for him for president guy or whatever, but I'm not gonna strip him down. I come from Chicago. I've seen Mayor Daley. Look, I've seen it done way worse. So I'm not. I mean, I have no bad words to say about him. So he threw a party during COVID. Shut the fuck up. So did I. Do something. I really did. Like, and I think like 3 people caught it. Now
look,
what?
He's got the skeleton of infidelity and some little things here and there. He's a pretty classic fucking Democrat in a lot of ways.
Talk to your felon. I mean, your president.
But I'll tell you, bro, 1,000%. Again, the bar.
Right. And the hypocrisy.
That's not even true, bro. I mean, honest, I'm doing that for comedy, but it's on the floor.
The boot licking, dick glazing hypocrisy that you would be like, oh, well, he cheated on his. Shut what? You never get to say that again.
No, you do not.
Literally anybody on the other side of the aisle that you don't like, you can't say, well, they're a criminal. Are we doing this? Are we high roading now? Fuck out of here.
I know I've said this on this fucking show before, but I will reiterate this point again. This is the fucking problem with the left and the right, right? This whole situation is that we're playing by different rules entirely. The right will throw everything out the fucking window and vote for whoever and stay on script, and they all coalesce around whatever the fuck, the media, everyone, they all play ball because they don't give a fuck and their morals are murky at best, right?
Right.
Or a lot of them are easy. They're just so easy to fool, right? They're so easy to fucking fool. I'm with you.
Yeah. No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah. No, but like they're all so easy to fucking just kind of to trick into following along and playing ball and all that stuff. Whereas on the left, like we're like, well, no, you fucked up. that
Yeah.
one time, or
Yeah.
you said
Yeah.
this thing and that's not true, and all that, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, you're disqualified forever for this one mistake you made or whatever. And I'm not saying it's not always warranted. Sometimes like you fucked up too bad. But like it's the fucking it's not the burden of proof, but like the fucking the amount, like how good you have to be viable on the left versus how viable, how good you need to be on the right. It's like not even fucking you're not even playing the same game, bro. You can be minor league, fucking little league. You can be like Marjorie Taylor Greene. You can be little league and make it to the pros. Whereas on the left, you have to be a fucking top tier pro.
A vice president, senator, district attorney lost to a baby. Like that's like I don't know how else to say. Like that's what that was. Like he's talking about eating cats and shit. Like, and he won against a senator, a fucking like
the vice president.
What is life? What the fuck is even
this is the dumbest timeline. That's
it is.
I keep hearing that.
It's got to be a simulation. It's got to be a simulation. I feel like we're gonna
People in Florida need ID to watch Pornhub, and Donald Trump is president. I don't know what's going on anymore. There was 8 inches or 5 inches of snow in North Carolina. All of LA is on fire.
Yeah.
And the fucking the richest man in the world is Sig Heiling on stage at a reality TV show billionaire's fucking second presidency.
And it's only January 23rd.
January has been the longest year ever.
Fuck me.
I'm fucking exhausted, dude. I'm exhausted. But I heard it said really well the other day. It's kind of like, we will find joy again and know they can't have it.
Ooh, I like that.
I gotta send that to you. As a creator on TikTok, she was a ray of fucking sunshine in the midst of a shitstorm. So I'll send that over to you, but it was great.
I will say this. I don't like to be a positive guy when I'm in this headspace. I like to dwell. But this is what I'll give you. Nixon was worse. Reagan was worse. 2 Bushes. Both of them. Fucking terrible. Literally all of them, with the exception of one, was either subtly or out and out racist. Period. There's no argument for it or against it. But got through that. And Claude,
without ramifications.
Yeah.
We've been feeling the fucking effects of Reagan all the way up until now.
Facts.
You know,
crack epidemic was absolutely anyway.
So many things.
The point is, what else are you gonna do? Quit?
Fuck no. No, dude. I said this earlier.
Pick something up and get the swinging. I mean,
there was the clip of a fucking what's it called? I think Henry Rollins on. I think it was on Joe Rogan or some shit. And he was saying, I saw it, and he was saying, fuck out of here, bro. You good? Like, hang on. I'm gonna highlight it in a second. Hang on.
Bro, I'm so easy to fucking find.
This is punk rock. This is the time for fucking punk rock. This is what it was. This is what the shit exists for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Also, Garrett is fucking back in the chat. But bro just wants attention.
That's what I was
yeah.
You want some attention?
Thank you. I used to be. That's true. I mean, I'm doing all right now. I'm like, I'm good, but like, thank you for noticing. I've slimmed down a bit.
Garrett, you want to kiss him? Tell the
These
truth.
fucking people, bro.
You want to kiss him? You like his bone structure now? Is that what it is?
I mean, you know, you can.
You got. Listen, Garrett. Just between me and you, you're a little hard right now, aren't you? You are. I know. It's okay. Okay.
He's half-mast. For Jimmy Carter.
It's okay.
Yeah,
watch some footage of some Trump interviews and out. You'll be all right.
Just rub one out, Rand.
You know what I'm saying?
Every executive order. It's like, oh god,
I hate myself so much, but I'm fucking sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Woo, coping mechanism. Let's get it.
But yeah, dude, it's fucking. It's all kind of ridiculous. But I do think like I was saying in the Henry Rollins, I really like this is the time to fucking. This is the time where if you have something to say, you as you would put it, say with your whole fucking chest.
Like, and that's the
toes
thing, like,
down.
I will say this: ever since this kind of train started kind of leaving the station, and really nobody was there to stop it, or at least put some guardrails on it, I'm at that place mentally where I'm like, no, I'm gonna, whatever it is, I'm gonna say that shit. Like, if I'm not gonna kowtow and be like, oh well, you know, two sides to every story. Fuck your story. Fuck your side. Fuck your side. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Fuck you. Like, I don't have the capacity anymore to like, well, here, take this one. You can.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fuck it. You're everything about everything that you use to make a decision is flawed. You are a broken, stupid, fucking ignorant individual. And because of that, you are doing the things that you are doing to allow everybody else to fucking suffer.
Yes, we are all. It is the best analogy I heard for this. It's like we all got assigned a class project.
That's a good.
You know, and like now, but we're stuck with everybody who's just like, nah,
nah,
I don't want to do it. I want to fuck this up as hard as I possibly can. And we're like, but I got like my grade and hold on.
So wait. Did you guys listen to that? Did you guys know what the assignment was? Fuck you, dick. I used to hate that guy.
Bare minimum was not vote for fucking fascists. I thought we were all on the same page for that one, but
no, we were never on this. No,
yeah,
we were
never.
never.
Yeah, I guess not.
None of them.
Guess not.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's one of it's. I said this one of the last episodes too. This is the find out phase, right? This is where we're at. And these motherfuckers. Our job now is as these things go exactly the way that we know they're going to, which is the opposite of what most of the people who gave these people the keys want. Point that shit out loud as fuck. Highlighters, magnifying glass, blow it up, make some t-shirts, put it on a poster. I mean,
and
like
just
t-shirts right here, like this is it. Shout out Mike Jacobo. Like,
that's dope.
We got some stuff rolling.
All right, Jacobo. All right.
This is our little collaboration.
I fuck with it.
Fucking, and it's, mind you, it's an old idea, and I was being too nice.
Can I get one of those to crop top, please?
Absolutely.
I love you for that. And also, this is little bit of advice. If the revolution is coming, I'm gonna need y'all to get in the gym. I'm gonna need, you know what I mean? Stay fit. Had that thing ready. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. If you're not into that sort of thing, that's fine. But don't have us all just, doing all the shoot.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me, I wrestle
just in case,
dude. I wrestle with the thought. I'm like, do we want to like full on have this conversation as often as possible and yell it from the mountaintops and constantly keep an eye on the fucking news and get stressed out about all the dumb shit this dumb motherfucker's gonna say and do, and just be entrenched in it and make music about it and talk about it on stage and possibly ruin business opportunities just for having a fucking opinion about a goddamn fascist. A negative one, like, is this what we got to do? And then if it gets to the point where shit goes, hits the fan, like, is that where, or do we just like all move to like a socialist country, have healthcare, nice house, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I could rock with Sweden.
Some shit. Fucking,
did you hear what they said?
I'd move to Tokyo tomorrow if I could, but but you know what I'm saying? Like, or just go do that and say fuck it and watch the world burn from like my health insurance covered bed.
If I was watching the world burn, right, I would want some of those little binoculars with the stick.
I'd want to drink with the little umbrella in it.
Something pretty, something. Yes. Okay. I like
it. If it's gonna happen, I might as well be like, enjoying myself.
This feels like just to kind of let you know why this is important. This feels like a cathartic moment for me, and it's probably like the first one that I've had definitely in the last few days. Like I've had a tumultuous mental thing in there, and I appreciate this outlet, 2, whatever platform, chat, if it's helping, I hope so. If not, whatever. Find what you need to like keep yourself ready or at least balanced, because you were right when you said don't take that out there with you, because if you let those intrusive thoughts start to dominate everything, and then you become either one of them or something worse. And
I mean, you're also
neither of those is any good.
You're letting them. I mean, it's like it's handing them the W.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. Take my energy.
Yeah.
Fuck my life up.
Did you see what you did there?
I did.
You ain't fucking with my
But
energy.
you're not fucking with my energy.
I love you for that.
You can't let them do that. I mean, like, mind you, look, are we sitting here talking about it? Yeah, but that's not because like I'm sitting there like, oh God, what have we done? That's just because I feel like a lot of people either don't know this shit or don't know how to talk about it to the people that they're dealing with it about, or don't know how to handle it or don't know how to respond. And it's like you said, it's cathartic for us to get it out. It feels good, but I also think it's good for other people who are like on the right side of history.
That's
you know,
wordplay. I like you.
So anyway,
you know what? I think Garrett's right. You do got a pretty fucking mouth.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
kissable lips.
I do. He did say he loves me.
Facts. I get it. I see it. You should wait.
I'm cool with that. I just don't let anybody on the MAGA team know that, or you'll be ungendered, or I don't know, when fucking thrown into it.
We're all chicks. We're all chicks anyway, man. It's a spectrum.
That's it, bro.
Don't worry. It's a scale. It's like
let's end on that.
So look, sexuality is like a river, right?
You see the way my bank account is set up is
you're not all one thing. You know what I'm saying? It's fluid. Anyway, I still keep it. So for those of you who don't know this story, we'll end on this, right? We'll end on this. One of the fucking in the flurry of fucking dumb fucking executive orders and shit that this clown wrote. One of them was to make it so that there were only 2 legal genders in the United States of America, which is just a fucking stupid thing to write anyway, because like that's literally not science. But okay. So he writes this, but in the verbiage, it's you're all the birth, everyone is the gender at which they are at conception. Yeah. At conception, we're all female. So legally, by executive order, everyone in the United States is now female. This is not this was not the way I expected to get the first female president, but ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Did you see what somebody commented that I fucking love? They were like, in the club, we're all ma'am. In the club. I love it. Bro, yo, I'm already fluid. So let's light this candle. I'm good. What up, girl? Come over. Let's have a. What do they do? What do we do? Have a kiki. Have like a. I don't know. Let's have a kiki. What's a kiki? Oh, dude, look it up. There's a whole music video and everything. Let's have a kiki. Is it a? Yeah. I think I like you a lot. Is it that song? by the Singer Sisters. I don't know. No, it's like it's ridiculous. Let's have a kiki. I haven't heard it fucking forever, dude. I don't know. Can I play it? If I play it, we get DMCA'd probably because we're on Twitch. Probably. Well, I mean, Sister Sisters. Let's have a kiki. I don't mind being labeled female due to the stupidity of it's hilarious. of an ignorant like person who's supposed to be president. That's cool, man. Let's but it's in title only. Every dude is still a dipshit. Yeah, pretty much. So very. This guy included for sure. Yeah, we're the worst. So but we're the best at it. All right. I think that's enough. Good. That feels like enough. Good you know, spot. What did our friend Garrett like that earlier? Yeah, you like that, don't you, Garrett? Yeah, you do. Yeah, no, I think that's enough. Talking like a child that figured out how to cuss for the first time. I think it's time to end our wait liberal ranting. Wait. What? Fuck shit ass bitch cunt Scooby Doo Wop. Fuck shit ass bitch cunt Scooby Doo Wop. But Christopher Reeves, Sonny Holmes, Sonny Bono, ski horses, hit some trees. Good reference. Yeah, that's good. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into another episode of Failure Made Monsters. This is number 64. We're getting there. 5 away from greatness. The liquor's hitting. Like, no, turn around. Just stretch. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. Just spit on it. All right, so that's it. We'll be back hopefully next Thursday, somewhere around the same time. Follow us at Failure Made Monsters. YouTube, Instagram. You can follow us personally on Twitch
and Instagram as well at the Misfit and Dane the Great right there on the screen. And if you can't see it,
Send me nudes.
I don't care. Go to fucking failureMadeMonsters.com to find it. Send Dane nudes. And as always, fuck Donald Trump. And we out. Have a wonderful